Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is technically the final seasonal update of season 4 here in Warzone MW2 and DMZ, but per usual, when we're on the final update day of any given season, we also begin to see the reveals and the announcements for the next season, in this case season 5, which we know is dropping next week on August 2nd. Now, and today we got our first official reveal, which actually reveals a lot more than you might initially expect. So if we head on over to Call of Duty's Twitter, this is what we ended up seeing revealed today. Call of Duty, find out what lies beyond the shadows in Season 5 of Call of Duty Warzone and MW2 on August 2nd. So again, we've got our confirmed release date of August 2nd next week, when this update will be dropping. And then we actually get our full-on operator reveal and key art reveals. So this is going to be our first main operator for this season, and this is Oz. Apparently the like text description shows for the Twitter pictures, if you have that enabled, it basically says, hey, this is Oz, Graves, and Mila in order there, and that's who we then see in our second key art. So we've got Oz, we've got Graves, and then Mila is going to be our third operator here, or Mila, maybe that's how it's pronounced, I'm not too sure. But we get a lot of information just out of this in specific. Not only does Oz look like an absolute beast, but this is confirmed to be a Shadow Company themed season. Obviously, Call of Duty sort of insinuating that with their text there. Find out what lies beyond the shadow, so some wordplay there. Graves, obviously, the big thing here, not dead. He did not blow up in that tank. So the classic like movie and video game death scenario, if you don't see them die on screen, did they really die in this case? No, he somehow escaped the tank. I'm hoping that like maybe in like the cutscene or something, it'll be like a sort of flashback, I guess, to maybe that final campaign mission where it shows him somehow escaping, because I'd love to know how that ended up happening. But Graves is officially back, and then Mila just being a third standard in-season operator. But you might notice there's a little bit more going on in this picture. If we look a little bit closer at this weapon here, you'll notice that one, there's a little Shadow Company sort of emblem or sticker on there. And also, yeah, this is the MW2 FAMAS. It looks exactly like it, and it just so happens that I think some time ago in the files, there were some leaks for the FAMAS. It was in the game for some time now in the files as like a code name, and people somehow deciphered it into being the FAMAS. So it does appear that this is now actually going to be our main weapon for the season. Now, looking initially at the other options, it looks like Mila might be holding the ISO, and then maybe Graves is holding a TAC 56 or a TAC V, something like that. But obviously the FAMAS is the standout brand new weapon here. Almost has like sort of a red sort of like reptile style camo there, like snakeskin camo there, but more in this image than what you might initially think. Also, I have no idea if this is indicating anything happening on the map, but if you look in the background here, we're clearly at Observatory, and this top of the dome here on fire, and it looks like it might even be exploded. I believe this is the larger dome that's towards the one side of the mountain where the stronghold spawns, and it's got the big telescope in it, and it looks like that'd be the telescope getting blown up there. So there might be like a whole attack on Al Mazrah at the hands of Shadow Company here, which could be like the whole storyline or you know, lore to this, which is kind of interesting. Obviously, we'll have like a story cinematic at some point releasing as well. Initially, I won't lie, I was kind of expecting there to be a blog post today with like the roadmap and everything, because it's 1 week out and that's pretty standard for that stuff. But nonetheless, we do have this image here, which does reveal a lot to us, and a lot more than what you might initially think if you look at the precise details here. Now, as I mentioned, today is also update day here in COD, so we got a few other things to break down as well, as far as, you know, what ended up changing today and whatnot. But as we get into all that, quick reminder, if you guys are new here, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in COD, news, updates, reveals, you name it, it's all going to be right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. Would be seriously appreciated, and it does really help the channel grow. Now, another bit of news here that ended up dropping yesterday afternoon actually is yet another teaser from Call of Duty for Modern Warfare 3. Yesterday they tweeted out this saying 3 reasons why you like to play COD, but they do 3 with the triple I. And obviously, if you saw the other day, there was actually a leak that Charlie Intel posted. I'm not sure if I can show it on screen, so I'm going to play it the safe route. I'm pretty sure it's still up on the Charlie Intel Twitter page. but someone actually found a Monster Energy like promo box for MW3. Apparently there's going to be like a Monster Energy collab for, you know, double XP and whatnot this year. And on the box, it shows Modern Warfare 3, and it's the logo of Modern Warfare with the triple I in red. So that's sort of like the logo leaking out and that being revealed. And this is obviously them playing into that with the 3 reasons why. They also tweeted out saying, you know, woo, what a Monday. Anybody need an energy drink? Sort of also teasing into that leak as well, basically confirming, yes, it's real, and MWIII is going to be MW3. Now, as far as today's update goes, this is going to be one of the more routine ones. It's not going to require a download or anything like that. If anything, you might get the whole update requires restart screen, depending on when you last booted up the game, and then you'll just have to cycle your game out, you restart it, you're good to go. Everything will automatically be applied. But the primary like core components of today's update are just these simple playlist updates, essentially. So what we got going on here for Warzone this week, lasting until season 5, ranked trios, of course, that's always going to be there. I do see a lot of questions asking, are they ever going to change ranked to duos or solos or quads? You know, doesn't seem like it. Ranked trios is going to be a mainstay playlist probably for the eternity of Warzone 2. We also have standard all Mazra, just quads, so that's normal gameplay there. We've got Battle Royale for Vondel for solos and duos, so if you want to play BR on Vondel instead of Resurgence, you can do so. For Resurgence on Vondel, we've got duos and quads. Ashika Island is going to have trios. Then the 15-minute map rotation where it changes between Ashika Island and Vondel is going to be solos for this week. Then we also have Lockdown Vondel quads as well. No Plunder this week, obviously. Lockdown's going to be there. I also see a lot of questions about that. If I had to guess, this is just simply me speculating here, but they're testing Lockdown to see if it's more popular than Plunder. And if they have better reception to Lockdown, we're probably not going to see Plunder live all that much, and it'll be Lockdown instead. And maybe they move that to Al Mazrah from time to time, and maybe it's going to be Vondel only. We'll have to wait and see, but that's the general Warzone playlist for this week. And then for Modern Warfare, we got a new tweet from Infinity Ward today as well, saying this week in MW2, we've got Close Quarters, Deathmatch Domination, which I think we saw first back in Black Ops 4. That was a really cool mode. Gunfight Blueprints returns, Vondel Waterfront 24/7, Shipment 24/7, and then Hardcore Shipment 24/7. So for those of you trying to grind some challenges out, maybe go for the boys camos. Those are going to be great to do on Shipment and Hardcore Shipment this week, but pretty standard there. Of course, you have also all the quick play stuff, the Ground War and Invasion variants as well available on the main menu. Pretty normal as far as that goes. And that being said, that is effectively going to wrap things up for this week's update and our first season 5 reveal. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL for a discount on all Gamer Advantage, G Fuel, and Control Freak products. And the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.